All right, welcome to another video, guys. We're gonna do a Arsenal Crystal Palace preview, right? Arsenal at home in the Premier League, game week 9. We're gonna talk about the game. Well, first of all, I think we should touch on Arsenal's week, so the Fulham game, the Champions League, and then we'll talk about predicted lineups, who we think should start, some of the players and how well they've been doing, what to expect from Palace. We're going to talk about all the hoopla around Arsenal, rival fans. Can't get enough of us. Always talking about us. And then we'll talk about maybe the title race and all the hate that we've been getting. All right. So like the video, comment, and subscribe. All right. So let's start with the last week. I think Arsenal had a pretty good week, right? Liverpool lost. We won our game against Fulham. I've heard a lot of people say it was not an exciting game, but I enjoyed the game actually. I think people automatically say that when there's not a lot of goals. But if you go back and watch the game, it was a good game. I enjoyed it. I definitely would have loved to see more than one goal.
Yeah.
But that didn't happen. Trossard with the goal, right? What did you think about the game, young man?
The game. It was a very good game.
Yeah.
Each side had a lot of chances, but they didn't score from them.
Fulham didn't have a lot of chances. We had some chances.
They had some. Well, each side had some good chances. Anyways.
Yeah.
Fulham did not use those. Good
What do you think about that offside goal from Calafiori?
It was a great goal.
Yeah.
One touch with the left foot.
It was slightly offside, yeah.
Yeah, he was slightly offside with his foot. But it was a very good goal, and it's hard to do that for the top corner. And from the angle that he had to hit
It's a great finish, yeah. Can you finish like that?
I don't know.
I think you have a goal that's it's not similar, but the idea is kind of the same. You took the shot early. The goalkeeper took the goal kick, and it was short.
Yeah.
You remember that?
Yeah, with my left foot.
I think it was your right foot.
No, it was not.
You volleyed it, basically.
Yeah, I did.
It hit
It was
your
my
thigh,
left foot.
and it rose, and then you just hit it with, I think it was your right foot.
My left foot. It was my left
Dude,
foot. I remember.
I shot the video.
You shot the video?
It was your right foot.
Which game?
This was last season.
Last season?
This was not this season, yeah. It was
Oh.
last season. Anyway, so it was a good goal. Fulham played well, but not well enough. I don't think they even had a shot on target. Rea didn't have much to do. They had some speculative chances. Speculative meaning it was not really a chance. They were just shooting from far. But yeah, I think it's all in all, it's a good win. In the past couple of seasons, we haven't beaten Fulham. So to go to a Craven Cottage and get 3 points is a big, big, big deal. A lot of people don't, especially rival fans, they don't realize that. But that was a good win. So then we had the UCL game during the week. Liverpool lost, which we enjoyed. We were on our way back from our trip. Manchester United did us a huge favor. They won that game, fair and square. Liverpool haven't figured it out yet.
It's crazy to think that last season they just won the Premier League title, going about 10 points ahead of us, and now they lost to 3 teams in a row that they demolished last season.
Yeah, well, it's a different season. I think Slot is having difficulty figuring out his new set of toys. He has an embarrassment of riches. He doesn't know what to do with them. And I'm happy actually that he's going through it, because people may not realize it, but he's a very arrogant guy. He hides it well, but you can tell his ego and his arrogance, just the way he acts on the sidelines. Yeah. A lot of people won't see it, but I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
he's very arrogant. And now he's coming out in press conferences talking about set pieces and blah, blah, blah. Now he'll learn soon that this is the Premier League.
Now, some teams, now that they've seen that now that they've seen that other teams can beat them, that gives them
confidence.
And they show their real ability when they face Liverpool.
Yeah, they're not
Like,
gonna be scared of them
Remember,
anymore.
remember last season, Man City started to get like they started to lose against
Right.
everyone,
Yeah.
and then Arsenal came. We had confidence, and we actually beat them 5-1
Yeah, yeah.
because of how bad they were doing at
Yeah.
the moment. So
True. The Champions League game, great win, 4-0. Gyökeres had 2 goals.
yes,
I'm one of the people that haven't really batted an eyelid the fact that he hasn't scored for a while. I see the value that he brings to the team. So I'm not technically too worried about him not scoring, even though we need him to score, just because in tight games we're going to need him to be in good form. But you can tell like he wants it so bad. He's trying so hard. It's gonna take time for him to find a good balance, in terms of how he basically takes chances. Because now he's rushing things, all that. But I'm happy that he scored 2 goals. People are gonna say, "Oh, those were like, not great goals," but it doesn't matter. Goals are goals, right? They came at a time that we needed them. But that Martinelli goal, man, what did you think about
that
that?
was okay. So Lewis Skelly doing Lewis Skelly, then passing it to Gabriel Martinelli is a great finish.
Yeah, it's a great finish. I'm happy he took it one time, right? Because a lot of
Yeah.
times Martinelli likes to take a touch. Oh. Martinelli likes to take a touch, but I'm happy he went first time. And then the corners, the free kick, Declan Rice, great first
What
goal.
But
Gabriel. And then
Boy.
Gabriel assisted on the second Gyökeres
Oh, yeah.
goal.
But those balls were just the defending was not great from Atletico Madrid because they always left a place open, and that place that was open for the set pieces, Declan Rice played into that place, and somebody was free to get there.
Yeah. Good outing all in all. I think we're doing well in the Champions League. I think our biggest, most difficult game left is Bayern Munich. I'm looking forward to that.
That's our next game.
No, it's not the next game, but that's our biggest game left in the Champions League group stage. Okay, let's go to the predicted lineup for the Palace game. Who do you think should start? Who do you think? We all know Raya is going to start. Most likely Saliba and Gabriel. I would like to see Timber rested a little bit. He's been playing a lot.
Boy.
I still don't think he's out of the woods in terms of like all these niggling injuries. So I think we should manage him properly. On the right, I think I would start Calafiori, right? Just
On
because.
the right.
I mean, on the left.
On the left.
On the left. I'll start Calafiori because Lewis Kelly had a good game in the Champions League, right? But I think Palace is going to be a difficult game, and I think the experience of Calafiori would help us better than Lewis Kelly. I would bring him on like in the second half because I don't want Calafiori to play too many minutes. In the midfield, I think it's going to be definitely Declan Rice and what's his name? Zubimendi. Do you think Eze is going to start?
Well, the way he's been playing,
How has he been playing?
maybe not.
What?
He's been playing good.
Do I detect some Eze hate?
No, bro.
I think people have been too harsh on him. Well, not too harsh, but
Not
like
too hot.
I think people are like don't understand that he's been playing in different positions. He's playing like right eight, left wing. And he's also still just getting used to his teammates. I've been happy with him. I think he's been doing okay.
Yes, yes.
I don't think there should be any cause for concern because
Yeah, people. What are you thinking?
I think he's going to settle. It's going to take him time to settle and get used to playing all these different positions every week. I'm not worried. I think he should start.
Maybe.
What about on the left? Who do you think should start, Martinelli or Trossard?
Trafford?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Honestly,
I feel like Martinelli will play good if he comes off the bench. Cause usually.
you know what? I would actually bench Gyökeres, not because he's not playing well, but I think he's been playing too many games. I'm worried about his hamstrings.
Wait, did he
Okay.
come? Did he come out and But hasn't he been coming out in like the 80th minute or something?
Still, but he's been playing too many games, and he plays like one speed. Like he just works his
I have a
butt off.
wait. Isn't the only game he hasn't started this whole entire season?
Yeah.
Isn't that like
I think the Carabao Cup game.
Yeah.
Probably. I don't remember exactly. But anyway, I would play Martinelli as striker, at least the first half up to like the 50th minute. Give Gyökeres a rest. I know people are gonna think I'm crazy, but on the other side, that's just because I'm worried about him, right? I'm just worried that he's gonna get injured. That's all I'm worried about. But I don't think Palace is a big game, so I don't think Arteta will take that chance. But at least if you start him, make sure he doesn't play the whole 90 minutes. And it's even Saka. Like I'm slightly worried about Saka also, but Saka is going to start definitely.
yeah, and also about the Gyökeres thing, he can get a little bit too fast sometimes, and
Yeah.
like he can like bump. I think he's bumped into people a few times, and
That's his trademark. Like he just bulldozes people. What do you think we should expect from Palace? They've not been playing well the past couple games. I think we're hitting them at the right time.
30. Let's see. I think they're gonna play well. They're gonna try really hard to get a goal.
Yeah.
Hopefully
Okay.
we don't concede too early.
Yeah, what do you
If we
think?
do.
What do you think the score is gonna be then?
3-1 Arsenal.
3-1 Arsenal? I don't want them to score any goals. I'll say 3-0. 3-0 is too much, man. I'll say 2-0. I think I said 2-0 in our in our preview for game week 9. So Liverpool has not been playing very well in the Premier League. I think even in the Champions League, they kind of played a not so good team. So I'm not too worried about their win. We'll see how they do against Brentford. They probably win that game, but hopefully they still haven't figured out their stuff yet. But I think we have to win this game, right? City is there too. They're doing very well. You know, they're very dependent on Haaland, but still, they're getting all their injured players back.
Aren't we 3 points ahead
Yeah,
of...
we're 3 points ahead of them and 4 points ahead of Liverpool.
Dang, City are only 1 point ahead of Liverpool.
Yeah, so I think we just have to win this game to keep the momentum going. Aston Villa might do something against City, but you never know, right? So let's talk about all the Arsenal hate that we've been getting, being in the news, winning games, and people just coming up with all kinds of narratives to kind of dampen our success. Yes, success, because winning games is success. And I'm going to enjoy it. There's nothing you can do about that. I'm going to enjoy each and every win. I don't care what rival fans say. They try to gaslight us because they don't want us to enjoy our team.
We don't live in England, mate.
Anyway, I'm gonna enjoy the wins. I'm gonna celebrate each and every one of them, and I'm not gonna go crazy when we draw, right? But that said, we still have to win. We have to win a trophy this season, Premier League or Champions League.
Or we will have...
FA Cup and Carabao Cup is fine. I'm not gonna sniff at that, but it's not gonna get me excited.
Well, we should be wearing at least the Carabao Cup.
We should at least win one of those cups. Yeah, definitely. I think that would, because it will be a disaster if we go out. Because it's the Carabao Cup first, right? Because, you know, the meltdown if we go out at some point.
Probably.
Anyway.
We beat these teams. The only teams that cause us problem in the Carabao Cup and the FA Cup are the Premier League teams. But we usually beat them when we play Premier League matches.
All right, let's wrap this up. We're going 14 minutes. Like the video, comment, and subscribe. We'll do a post-match reaction maybe tomorrow after all the games. Right?
Yeah.
All right.
Remember, like, comment and subscribe. And remember one more thing. We don't live in England, mate.